Hello, my name is Olivia Trudeau. I am a member of Dr. Sahoya Kotner's research group in the Department of Biology Teaching and Learning, and our work focuses on identifying and understanding barriers in STEM education. Specifically, the project I am a part of focuses on understanding the challenges that women face in introductory level biology lab classes. So, to get started, take a look around and you'll see that, as is the case in most biology classes, the class is predominantly female. This is a common trend across the country, and you see more women going into biology as opposed to other hard sciences fields like chemistry and engineering. However, despite the fact that this field is predominantly female at the introductory level, we see fewer and fewer females rising to higher positions in the field of biology, like primary investigators on research projects, grant recipients, that kind of thing. And it just doesn't make sense. You'd think that the amount of people going on to get these higher positions would be proportionate to the amount of people going into the field, and it's not the case. It's the same trend is seen in other science and many fields in general, that men are more likely to rise to power, but the trend is more pronounced in the field of biology because there are so many more women going into it to begin with. So, my group is using a variety of methods like observing biology classes and cataloging the interactions that occur between teaching assistants and the students in lab settings, using, it might not be a perfect technique, but presumed gender identity, and then also carrying this out in lecture classes to larger and smaller lectures. And then this work is other people in similar projects are working in intro engineering classes, and one offshoot of this project is actually looking at the trend in a smaller religiously based university too. So we have a lot of things going on, and hopefully a lot to see that we will learn soon. But what I really want to get into now is the importance of this research and why it's important that we identify these barriers. One, I believe it's an ethical and moral thing that we should understand why women aren't rising to power or to prestige in science and biology and in other fields. Just morally and ethically, it seems like everyone should have the same opportunity to succeed. And time and time again has just not quite worked out that way. But looking at the scientific community in a broader basis, science benefits from having a large variety of diverse backgrounds and viewpoints, and we keep seeing that something is preventing women from rising up in the field, which means their viewpoints are not necessarily being heard. And so, by identifying these barriers first, we hope that we can figure out where the problems are coming in, and then hopefully that will lead to finding a way to address these issues, like altering lab curriculum, or offering more role models, or one-on-one tutoring, or identifying some kind of strategy that will bridge this gender gap in biology education. One of the key outcomes we look at is the amount of participation in class. So how often a male or female student, is likely to raise their hand and volunteer an answer. And so how can we get women to be equally involved as their male counterparts? And then how can we increase this confidence so that women are not seen to be dropping out of the field? It's a big, open question, but it has the potential to lead to some really positive results of making the field of biology more accessible so that we can get more diverse viewpoints and hopefully go on to have a wider and greater understanding of science as a whole when more people are able to participate in the field and have their research matter.